So I'm on mommy time, so I gotta make this little video fast. So I got this neighbor next door who's steady talking shit and getting on my nerves, but she not talking shit to me. She talking shit to Emmanuel, you know what I'm saying? And the shit is starting to piss me off because I feel like this. Bitch, you wouldn't even be saying shit to him if you felt like the lady across the street didn't fuck you over on your money. You're not talking to him because you his motherfucking friend. You're not talking to him because you want me to know what she said about me, him, and my kids. You're not talking to him for pure reasons. You're talking to him to disturb our peace. And the only way she could disturb our peace is to keep talking to him because she know he gonna come back and tell me. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing right here. The bitch sat up here and said that our neighbor said he abused my infant and I abused my 7-year-old. Bitch, that's accusations, you know what I'm saying, for you to get your ass beat. Nah, I know the bitch only said it because the bitch is miserable. She really is. She's miserable. Because, bitch, you know I don't fucking abuse my kids. And, you know, when people start making accusations of abuse on kids, I start looking into their background. Now, me, I have never in my life ever been involved with CPS for none of my fucking kids. You can come to my house. Yeah, I got a blanket on the couch. I got a blanket on the couch and I got toys. But I have never been involved in any type of way with CPS. So for you to say that you heard that I abused my 7-year-old and Emmanuel abuses the newborn, bitch, that make me want to look into your motherfucking situation. And when I look into her situation, her daughter's a fucking drug user. I don't know what the fuck her son do, but I know her daughter is off the chain. She came to me a couple of times talking about, oh, my daughter's trying to steal the baby and sell him to somebody in Florida. All her situations scream CPS. So, you know what I'm saying? And it all is stemming from because she helped the neighbor across the street, and the neighbor across the street gave her a certain amount of money. She wasn't happy with it, so she wanted more money. Hold on. So she wanted more money. When she didn't get more money, she decided, oh, I'm about to disturb everybody's peace around here. I'm about to go talking about it, tell everybody's business. And so that's what she's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? She knows she could never come to me with the bullshit. She knows she couldn't. Because, bitch, if you come to me with that bullshit, especially you keep involving my motherfucking kids, it ain't gonna be no pettiness going back and forth. Bitch, we gonna iron that shit out right then and there, face to face. And whatever the fuck you gotta say to me about what you think going on with my kids, you better say it right then and there. You better hope that I don't record it, so that I can have your ass on camera if I gotta take your ass to court. Cause I keeps everything. I keeps all evidence. Nowadays, it ain't not what you say, it is what you can prove. But the shit is just, you try to leave drama alone, and drama come at you a whole nother way. So Emmanuel worked, her ex-husband got a sprinkler business. So I'm wondering, like, bitch, why you keep asking him? I told him you done with that shit. You're done with it. You are not about to sit up here. That is, even though he was good at it the first day he worked with them, they put in sprinkler systems. But bitch, when he came back and told me what the fuck they was doing, I said, motherfucker, you better not go back to that motherfucking job. That is pure slavery. In 2021, the fuck you go dig? It's fucking 5 of y'all white people, No, I'm not prejudiced. It's 5 of y'all, and they got you digging a hole 6 feet by yourself. And then when you take a break to smoke a cigarette or your black and your wine black, they want to tell you, oh, you can't smoke around here. The fuck? The day I can't smoke a cigarette on my own is the day I'm walking off that motherfucking job. The fuck y'all gonna tell me I can't smoke a cigarette and y'all all standing around? No, black him out. Y'all, he couldn't smoke because he smokes wine blacks. They smoke cigarettes, so they were standing around smoking their cigarettes. He couldn't smoke his black wine black. So my whole thing is, nigga, you better not go back to that goddamn job. Is you fucking serious? So she come over here once again, tampering with people's peacefulness. Because you can't tamper with people's peacefulness. You know, if you're a person that's peaceful, hold on. Sorry, you can't tamper with a person's peacefulness. A person can be peaceful. And you remember how Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden and they were peaceful, and that snake came along and tricked them with temptation and fucked their whole world up. Well, that's the same how she's like that snake. He sits over here, he's peaceful, stay in his lane, don't talk to nobody, don't associate. Here she come talking about some, oh, she don't want you working for us, do she? Bitch, don't try to talk to him and you think that he not gonna come back and tell me, bitch, what kind of household you think this is? That's the shit you, your ex-husband, and your current husband do. See, I sit back and pay attention. This company that they work for is owned by her ex-husband. And the bitch came to me when this beef first started and she said, yeah, I heard that you was talking about me and my ex-husband and my business. Like, I said, Deanna, no, I don't give a shit about you, your ex-husband, or y'all business. And at that time, I didn't give a shit about her ex-husband, and her current husband, and they fucking business. Why would I give a shit about it? I don't. But now that you trying to disturb my peace and you fucking with my family, yeah, now I'm about to tell you what the fuck I sit back and see, bitch. Because now I see how you pull your real husband out the house at certain hours, bitch. You pull your husband out the house at certain hours. Go have him work while you and your ex-husband is up in that motherfucking locked up in that house for 2 hours. After that real motherfucker leave, you locked in that house for 2 hours. Doing what? Because let me tell y'all something. If my kid's father or any of my exes came over to my house, I'm not slamming no doors. We not about to be locked up in this bitch for no 2 hours. What for? Unless we fucking. Ain't nobody stupid. But you want to sit up here and be nosy all in other people's business? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, fussy. Fussy butt, fussy butt, fussy butt, fussy butt. Hold on, my break. So the bitch wanna be all up in my business, talking about some more. She don't want you working for us. Hell no. First of all, you can't get this nigga no steady hours. He not getting no steady paycheck. You know what I'm saying? He can't take a break like the rest of the motherfuckers. He can't take a smoke break. Hell no. It don't take a motherfucking rocket science or a friend to tell that nigga, look, leave that shit alone. I don't give a fuck if they do pay you $120 a day. Leave that shit alone. That shit is not for you. It's not. Maybe nobody else will say shit, but fuck that. You not about to sit up here and use my peoples to make your company grow. I'm sorry, no. Why the fuck should he work for y'all? You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can't even get this nigga regular hours. No, he can go out there and get a real motherfucking job and work for a company and get some credit behind that shit after motherfucking 90 days. The fuck? No matter how much you try to steer drama, it will never, ever, ever go away. Ever. Ever go away. Ever. But I swear I'm 2 seconds. I'm trying so hard because I don't want to get involved. I've been here for 6 years and I have not had no problems with anybody because I stay in my lane. I don't talk to nobody. I'm not friends with nobody. I'm not doing business with nobody. None of that. I stay in my lane. I don't need to be out here flashy and I don't need to do that. I'm cool. I'm comfortable just where I'm at. But I don't know what the fuck is up with certain people in life. Like I said, the bitch ain't we we spoke. That's as far as it went. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's it. Oh, hey, we share information about different situations that we have in common. That's it. That's all. Where all this other shit is coming from, it's because she didn't get her money. But I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because like I said on my other videos, if you go do business with somebody, if you doing business and you know it's dealing with money, you should write up a contract. A verbal agreement is very unprofessional because when money get involved, people's feelings is going to change. So because you did not make a motherfucking professional ass contract and you getting people money, and when you got fucked on your verbal agreement, now you trying to make everybody miserable. Now you spreading rumors around about people. And that shit ain't cool. Or I'm not going to say spreading rumors. No, let me change that. She's not spreading rumors. That's her honking her car. She's not spreading rumors. What she's doing, she is, because she did not get what she want, she's telling people's business. That's what she's doing. Telling people business. You didn't get what you want. Because if this whole situation, this is what I told Emmanuel. I said, you know what? If this whole situation wouldn't have happened, if it wouldn't have happened, she wouldn't have been saying nothing about my kids. She wouldn't have been saying nothing about my household. She would have been saying nothing about nothing. She only saying it because she mad. That's it. That's the only reason. You only saying something because you pissed. Hold on. Sorry. She only talking to him because let me tell y'all how she used to do. I used to let my son play with her grandson. But you ever know somebody that, I don't know, it's like she found stupid reasons to nag about them playing. Like one day she gonna say, oh, your son came over here, and she'll say, one day your son came over here and he got Oliver to open the door and come outside. Bitch, what you mean? He came over there and got Oliver to open the door. Where the fuck was y'all at? Because if anybody come to my door, he not open the door for nobody. So, because one of us gonna be there. So where the fuck was you at? If you saying that he so-called coasted your grandson to open the door. First of all, my child didn't even do no shit like that. Like, your grandson is only 2. He ain't that pressed to play with him. It ain't like they can ride bikes together. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, don't sit up here and do that. Now if you said something like, oh, your son broke one of my grandson's toy, that's more believable. But why would my son coach your son out the house? You got it seeming like my son is some type of little 7-year-old pedophile or something. Come on now, he not that pressed to play with your grandson. Are you fucking serious? And if he did coast him out the house, where the fuck was y'all at to tell your grandson, no, don't open the door for strangers? I hate when people make up stories and don't think about the logic behind it or what sense would it make. Like, that wouldn't even make no sense for my son to coast your son out his house. That's white people shit. Black people don't black kids don't coast other fucking kids out the house. The fuck? That sounds like some weird pedophilish ass shit. You trying to say my son did. Like, nah. If you wanted to say, yeah, your son ran down the street, that's my son. If you wanted to say, yeah, your son tried to break one of my kid toys, yeah, that sound like my son. If you want to say, yeah, your son hard-headed, yeah, that sound like my son. Well, your son tried to coax my son out the house. Nah, bitch, that ain't us. That's you and your people. I'm sorry. Make it a black crime or make it a black situation, and I'll be like, yeah, that's my son all day long. But nah, you gotta know what the fuck it is when your kids, when somebody say something about your kids, like, yeah, that got my kid written all over it. That shit didn't have my kid written over it. So I'm like, nah, bitch, I'm sorry. But every time my son played with her grandson, it was always something. Just like in school, my son go to all white school. It's always something with him. They ain't never got nothing good to say about black kids. Ever. Ever. You ain't never go hear them say, oh, your kid is really good. Your kid is smart. You know, he might be a little hard-headed at times and don't listen, but when it comes to his schoolwork, you ain't gonna never hear them motherfuckers say no shit like that. So with her, it was always something. So eventually, I just told my son, look, stop asking me to go over there. You're not playing with them, because every time you go over there and play, they always got something bad to say about you or you doing something. So stop asking me. You're not going over there. So when I stopped him from going over there, she would let the little boy come over here and play with him, but she would only do it when she falling out with her ex-husband. As long as her current husband. As long as her current husband is on good terms, her ex-husband is over there, the little boy don't have nothing to say to my son. But when she over there stressed out, ain't got no babysitter, she going through hell, she about to fucking marriage about to fall out, then she let the little boy come over here. Why? Because she need a break. Two-faced it. That's all to it. Two-faced it. She keep telling Mayo, I just want to know. I just want to talk to her. Bitch, you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to not talk to me, not for real, for real. You don't want to talk to me because I sit outside every day with my back turned towards her. Bitch, if you want to talk to me, you'll come around and you'll be like, can I speak with you? You don't want to talk to me because when a bitch pull up and I'm sitting right there in my rocket chair, the bitch don't say shit. She get out of her motherfucking car and take her fat ass in the house. Bitch, if you want to talk to me, you will come around and you'll talk to me. You talk to Emmanuel, you make sure you come over here and you talk to him and you face him. You have a conversation with him. You don't have no conversation with me. The bitch don't have no conversation with me. Talking about she want to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me, bitch, because you know when you talk to me, I'm going to tell you. Bitch, the only reason why you in my face right now, the only reason why you telling me what you telling me right now is because you mad because she didn't give you your money. If she would have gave you your money, you wouldn't told me shit what she got to say. You wouldn't told me shit about my motherfucking kids. You wouldn't say shit about my motherfucking household. All that shit y'all talked about would have been in secrecy. So guess what? I don't want to hear none of it. I don't want to hear none of it. Because I already think that you're adding your own sauce to the pot. I don't believe that is all. I can't believe that everything she's saying is the full truth. So therefore, don't even come over here and take my peacefulness. Keep that shit over there, bitch. You gossiping for the wrong reasons. You gossiping because you mad. You butthurt. The fuck out of here. Hold on. And you know what really made me mad? That parents with fucked up kids can actually have the audacity. Hey, parents with fucked up kids can actually have the audacity to sit up there and talk about another parent kid. Let me tell y'all something. Whatever the fuck they think about my motherfucking son, whatever the fuck they think, you can think whatever the fuck you want to think about that little nigga. You ain't gotta love that nigga. I do. I'ma love that motherfucking nigga for the rest of my motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck what nobody on this block think about him. Cause guess what? My son quiet and my son stay in his fucking lane. So while all these bitches is cackling, my son ain't fucking with no fucked up ass females. My son ain't got no motherfucking kids out here that the state then took away. My son is quiet. He stay in his lane and he take care of his business. So guess what? That makes me a happy mom who could give a fuck less about what any cackling bitch got to say about my son. You know why? Because my son is decent. See, people be wanting to talk about people, but oh, he's this and he's that. He's not this and he's not that. But guess what? He ain't no alcoholic. He ain't using no drugs. He don't have no kids. He don't fuck around with no bum ass bitches. He ain't leeching or begging off nobody. So whatever problem y'all got with him, y'all need to deal with it over there. I'm happy with my child. Matter of fact, motherfuckers need to stay out other people business and worry about their own situation. Have you ever had a person that wanted to talk about your situation, but their situation was a lot worse than yours? And you be like, you don't really need to be worrying about my situation. You need to be figuring out how you gonna handle your situation, because your situation is way worse than my situation. You know, don't worry about over here. You got a bigger pan of fish to fry over there. This little bitty pan of shits ain't nothing compared to what you over there dealing with. Is you sure you really want to worry about my situation? I don't think my situation is what you need to be worried about. That's it. That's all. So while the cacklings keep cackling, mine is secure. And guess what? I'm happy. I'm happy with my child. Even though, yeah, my child was not always where he was at. He was bad once upon a time. But kids grow up and they learn from their little fucked up little mistakes. And they don't do what the fuck they do when they learn from. They do differently. So if people's kids is still making mistakes, don't be mad at me. You know? And once again, I'm not stepping on nobody's toes because people take shit personal. I'm just saying. If people don't like it, what you get when you poke somebody, and people don't like when you poke back. When you poke back, that's when people have problems. Or they like it when you sit there and you take the poke all day long. But then when you poke back, it's a whole different story. What you fussing for, huh? Hold on. So anyway, these old ass biddies, what the fuck? Damn light shining bright as hell in my face. So anyway, I'm waiting for this bitch to approach me. I just got rid of one drama. Seemed like I picked up another one. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for her. She keep telling me. And I'm not going to go to her. I'm not about to go to her because I don't want to talk to you. You messy, you messy, you messy. I don't like messiness. Leave me alone. Leave me out of that shit. If it ain't about traveling, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm good. I don't want to deal with no mess. So, yeah, that's it for today.